I need to do one thing here. Anyway, just wanted to say good morning. Can't see who's in yet because I haven't added myself to the thing over here in front of me. So I'll be there in just 1 second. So good morning, Victoria and Betty. Betty, did you get to take off yet? Are you still in Charlotte? Hang on here. I'm entering the studio so I can see things better. Well, that's not. Wait a minute. Okay, why don't I have dark? I look dark, don't I? Yes, I do. Hold on. Why? Uh, okay, got it all. Hold on one second here, guys. We'll do that. I gotta turn on the light. Do I still look dark? Yeah. Found out this morning at about 3. Actually, hold on. I need one more light. Hold on. Found out this morning at 3 something. There we go. Is that better? Am I bright now? Am I not look like I'm sitting in the dark? Morning, Lori twin. Right, this is weird because I'm like moving and I'm seeing myself move, which is weird. Hold on. This is weird. It's jumping. Yeah, 3:20 this morning is when I discovered the circle the airport on the runway. 2.5. Oh no! Wow. Um, we made it to Nags. Ah, wait, hold on. I'm not seeing who's doing what here. Hold on. This computer's doing weird. This computer's broken. Can you see me? Yeah, you can see. All right, let me look over here. Yeah, you made it to Nags Head. Way to go, Dennis. Woohoo! Um, I'm home now. Thank God for almost like back. Oh no. Good morning, Sharon. Yep. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And Tammy won trivia. She got it right. When the boss buys pizza, it's like creates 7% more productivity at work, which I like it. Right, okay. I'm just looking to see. No, Bill called me. We have a little deal. If I don't make it to work by, good morning, Kristen. If I don't make it, and I didn't call you this morning because it was really early when I found out, or you'd be here with me. What sound is that? This sound here? Like here sound? I don't know why. I'm looking to see everything's how it's supposed to be. Does it need to be louder? Hold on. Can I hear it? Hold on. I don't know if I can hear it. Can I hear it? Yeah. I know, but I didn't want to call you at like literally he called me at 3:20 this morning. There's an extra voice or maybe even an echo. I have no idea why because I don't know. Hold on. I'm looking to make sure. I got nothing. It did. Um, the wing flame did go out. All right. I don't know what's going on with the microphone. Have no clue. I'll take that off. Maybe that. I doubt that. Okay. Lori hears me fine. Okay. Um, yes, you can have a reverb, but not a reverb. Okay. Fast and the Furious, all of them. Oh, are we on F? Okay, we're on F already. Um, okay, so what happened? Oh, yeah. I have a deal with Bill. If I don't make it to work by a certain time, if I'm not here by like 5, well, it was 5:35, but if I'm not here by like 5:40, he calls me. Um, yeah. Forrest Gump, sorry. Look at that. Forrest Gump, you did Fall Guy, Frankenstein, Freaky Friday fame, huh? That's a good one too. I've seen pretty much all those so far. Fall Guy. I haven't seen Fall Guy though. Um, but yeah, if he does not see me in the building, um, okay. Um, Finding Dory just for me. Yeah, exactly. I didn't mean to yawn. But I've been up longer than what I thought, or got up earlier than I thought I was going to. But anyway, so if I'm not here by 5:40, he will call me. Well, my phone rang. And I was like, "Why am I not there yet?" I said, "Am I not there? Am I supposed to be?" And then I looked at the time, and it was only 3:22, and I was like, okay." He's like, "I'm sorry." Because I woke up about 20 minutes ago and I threw up, so I'm sorry not to Frozen's another one, that's a good one. Finding Nemo, that's another one. Um, but yeah, so I couldn't go back to sleep. Sorry. So I woke up about an hour before my alarm goes off. Oh my gosh, come on, look at that. You guys come up with some good movies here that you've seen. I'm guessing you've seen all these. I can't even. My brain is fried at this point. But no, I had fun at the wing thing. It was definitely fun. There was a little wait for wings because one person, well, 12 people were actually like one place was cooking all the wings, not one of the restaurants, and then bringing them over and then letting the restaurants toss their sauce into it or on it. And and so there was a little bit of a wait time from time to time to get wings because the restaurants were waiting to get wings. I think I should be sitting here, but the microphone won't reach. I am not announcing. I would. Well, Bill and I were going to, but since he's not here and he's the one that's in charge of that, I'm gonna let him know. Um, oh, Field of Dreams, Fiddler on the Roof. I saw a play Fiddler on the Roof too, with Herschel, not Herschel. What was his name? I don't remember his name. Yeah, I'm not. We're not going to be doing the shark things this morning because Bill was in charge of them. Like I said, and I don't exactly know what he's doing with what. And since he's not here and it's his baby, I'm going to let him deal with that one. I think. Um, no. This is the original Fiddler on one of the original Fiddler, not movie. Not Denzel. It was Fiddler on the Roof. It was probably in 19. Frosty the Snowman. That's a good one. That's a good one too. Firestarter. Um, but yeah, and I keep going, and I apologize. Earlier, I was doing the Forgotten 45, and you guys wouldn't hear it 'cause I could turn off the microphone. But Fargo, oh, um, you betcha, you betcha. That's a good one. That's nice. But, but that was on Friday. That was on Saturday night though, so he had all day. Yeah, we are talking about the Shark Week winners. That's exactly what we're talking about. I'm letting Bill take care of that because it's his baby. Um, and so I'm guessing we'll announce them next week. Oh no. No, back up. Uh-oh. Hold on. I'm on the wrong song here. There we go. That's what I want right there. Hold on 1 second. The computer did something weird this morning. Like normally you'll hear songs in the background when we're talking. Oh good. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Glad to hear it. Um, but yeah, usually we've only got like 45 seconds. Wow. Um, Bill is called me at 3:22 this morning. He threw up. So he said, "So I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not gonna be there." So I said, "Okay. All right." It was all about the sauce, and we'll come back to the wing fling as soon as I get done here, which I have to switch screens, so I'm not gonna be able to see your comments for a minute. So hang on. Bill and Cindy in the Morning Killer hits all day. It's Ringo Starr and Only You. Good morning. Obviously, no Bill today. He's a little under the weather. But anyway, he's a little under the weather, but hopefully he will be back tomorrow. It is 8 10, there is a flood watch in effect through this afternoon. Showers likely. Thunderstorms also possible today. Cloudy, high 82. Chance of showers and thunderstorms tonight with clouds at 77. And then a chance of showers and thunderstorms tomorrow with clouds and 81. Right now it's 77 in Southern Shores. One is checking in at 79, and we have 78 here at 102. So the Avon Pier Beach Club has been doing this little thing. They started back up every Thursday night. They have a show, a live band of some kind. And this coming Thursday night, starting at 8 o'clock, Lucky 757 is gonna be there. They're those one of those bands that, like, take a trip back in the days of rock, drive-ins, all kinds of cool spirits and pompadours too, rock and roll, rockabilly, doo-wop, rhythm and blues, soul, surf, beach music, and more. And as I said, it's coming to the Avon Pier Beach Club this Thursday night. Now, the doors open at 7. Come early, grab a drink, get ready for a night of true, good old-fashioned rock and roll. Get your tickets now at avonrvresort.com. Or if you are feeling the urge to pick up your phone and text me, you can text the word, let's go with doo-wop. DOOWOP. DOO, it's technically 2 words. WOP, doo-wop. Text it to me now. You'll get yourself in the running. And then, of course, this afternoon, Ray Turner's gonna have another keyword for you. Tomorrow morning, we'll have another keyword. We'll have another keyword tomorrow afternoon. And then your final chance to get qualified for that will be on Wednesday. But get your tickets now, get details about everything. They even have like a Bon Jovi band coming up. And you never know what's going to happen there. AvonRVResort.com. All right. Let's continue with more killer hits, including this one, which was on Caddyshack yesterday that I watched. I'm All Right. It's Kenny Loggins on 102.5 The Shark. Hang on. All right. I think you guys can hear me, right? I hope I can't see. Hold on. Whoop. There we are. All right. Frozen. Yeah, I was. Was I frozen? 50 Shades of Grey. Oh, that's a good one. Fantasia. That's another good one. Lots of ganga in the air. Ganja in ganga. Ganja. Let me make sure I'm on the air. Yep. From what? Father of the Bride. All right, For the Wings. It was based on the sauce, not the Good Morning Gary. I think I may have. I'm not sure. Are you talking about the curb side or the curd side? So the wing fling was based on sauce, not the actual wings. So they were cooking the wings in a big food truck that was not one of the restaurants, putting them all in their aluminum things, covering up and taking them to each restaurant. And then the restaurants would use their sauce, which I thought was a pretty good idea because that way it's all the same. The wings themselves are all the same. So no one restaurant would have an advantage or, whatever. But anyway, Garden Deli won the judge's choice. And then I'm not sure. Hold on, let me see. I can tell you the rest of them. McGrath's Burger Shack. Hold on here. Bethy sent me something. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hang on. All right. Judge's choice was Garden Deli and Pizzeria in Manio. People's choice was McGrath's Burger Shack. The unique sauce was McGrath's Burger Shack, and the spiciest was Black Pelican. So there you go, and now you know the rest of the story. I just want to make sure I'm on the air because I'm like, not confused, but let me see. Okay, I'll be all right. I'll be fine. Just making sure I have enough time and music and everything else. Anyway, so how was everybody's weekend? But it was fun, and the DeLoreans never disappoint. Free Willy, that's a good one too. I love that movie. And then how about Flipper? Whoop! I saw that one too. But let's see. We had the computer just went dead. Now I know what Bill's dealing with. Okay, hold on. About that time. This computer is a piece of poo-poo. This computer is poo-poo. It does not like it doing what it's doing. I could put my laptop up there, I guess. I don't know. I can't see anybody's comments at the moment. All right, lots of ganja in the air. Maybe he got. Well, he said he threw up, so I'm not sure. I did get your picture. Gary sent me a picture. It was somewhere in North Carolina. Why isn't this computer turning on? I don't know how to turn it on. Maybe that's why I didn't push the right button. There we go. I turned it back on. Oh no, you were walking Charlie and you pulled your back out of whack. That's not good. Flight of the Phoenix original with you. Oh, nice. That's a good one there, Tom. How are you? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm waiting for this computer to start up. So I'm going to be looking over here for a second so I can read people's comments. Well, Victoria, I hope you didn't pull it out too bad. And I hope it'll be okay. Hopefully it's nothing major because Tom can relate to back problems. How did things go on Saturday? Also, by the way, did you get the results back from whatever it was they were doing to you on Saturday, Tom? But no, I had a good time. The Mustang Outreach Program, they had a group called Artificial Intelligence, and they did a nice job. And then the band Soul One, they did a nice job as well. And then, of course, the DeLoreans. And I have to give a big kudos. What am I doing here now? I don't know which one I'm going to. Big kudos to Lieutenant Tony Corbin. Oh, it was the Weather Channel. Because all the rain we're supposed to get this week and flood watches and all that stuff, I put it on there, but I can't really see it because it's behind me. But Lieutenant Tony Corbin of the Manteo Police Department did a Truth or Dab challenge, and they had these wing sauces that were stupid hot, like insane hot. Yes, let's restore. Okay, I'm coming back. I can see, I think. Hold on, it's doing something. I don't know why. That's funny. Set up Mega. What the heck am I doing? I don't want to set up Mega. Anyway, so yeah, we asked him a couple questions. If he decided not to answer the question, he'd have to take the wing, but he ended up eating all 3 wings anyway. But the last one, he was doing okay. Are we there? Am I there? Can you see me? Oh, went quick. Listen to. Oh, nice. Nice. Fish Called Wanda. I remember that one too. What about? Oh no, Fish was a TV show. Never mind. And there was Soap too. Remember that one? Is this computer gonna die on me again? Fried. Oh yeah, we watched Steel Magnolias over the weekend too. There was no NASCAR race on this weekend, so we were kind of like at a loss. We didn't know what to do with ourselves. So we did watch Caddyshack. We watched Steel Magnolias. We watched. What else did we watch? I can't remember what else we watched. We watched. I don't know. We watched a lot of movies. But we also played with the dog outside in the water, and I did the wing fling on Saturday. And yeah, and like I said, Lieutenant Tony Corbin, that man, like after he ate it, all of a sudden his face started getting red, his eyes were watering. I'm like, phew, the hoo-hoo, don't have us call the EMTs. But he did okay. He drank lots of milk afterwards. Could have watched the Footloose, Ferris. Oh, those are good ones too, Victoria. I didn't even think of that. Scott just likes flip it. Scott usually has the remote, and I've mentioned it. He's like, yeah, I know, because we'll have to watch that one day. What are we watching? Oh, it's it's a commercial for something, and that is you in the video. It is. I didn't create that. That was a bill. All right, hold on. Let me take this off of auto. Yeah, and there's 2 of me in that video. Did you see that video that AI created for the wing fling? That was 100% absolutely 2 Cindys and 1 Lori Lee. Yep, I saw that. But it was fun. Had a good time. And there was a little bit of a learning experience on, how to make it better next year. But that was the first one that they've ever done. I think overall in general, it was a success. I had a good time. The weather couldn't have been any better. And there was a little bit of a wait for wings because, like I said, it was taking them a little longer than what they thought. Um, but uh, I think they learned from that too. But I thought about this. I was like, okay, it's a beautiful afternoon. You're hanging out with your friends. You're probably standing in line holding some kind of drink of some kind. You're listening to music. Is it that bad? I mean, like, seriously, was it that bad? I don't think so. That's just me, just saying. So, anyway, maybe do a rib one or a barbecue one. There's that too. That would be. Uh oh, something happened. Or fried chicken. Ooh, fried chicken. That would be a good one too. All right, we got 2 minutes. Yeah, I'd like. That's the fried chicken. That could. I mean, I guess that could be good. Um, yeah. What would we call it though? Do they take requests Friday? I don't know if they're taking requests for that or not. I have no idea. Um, but if you know Aaron, since he's the one in charge of it, you might want to reach out to him and say, "Dude, got an idea for next year." He thought. I think I heard something that if they do one next year, it's going to be probably at the event site. It was hard to really tell because I mean my pictures there was different bands whatever. It was hard to tell because those are good too. Oh, get out of there. Oh, there's something that's doing something here. It was hard to tell how big the crowd was because there was two different ones. There were two different areas. There was the general admission area with all the vendors and everything, and the kids zone and and then there was the like wing garden, so to speak. And you had to go into the wing garden to get the what you call it to taste the wings. And it was all you can eat. You could have your card punched, all 12 of them. They'd give you another card. You could go back for round two. But it took a little longer, I think, than people were expecting. All right, 30 seconds here, guys. Hold on a second. Let me do this. In the morning, killer hits all day. We are 102.5 The Shark with Modern Love. That is David Bowie. Good morning. It is 8:23, and we have basically music coming up in just one moment. It looks like we are going to have some showers, some thunderstorms possible throughout the day, some clouds as well. Flood watch in effect through this afternoon, too, high near 82. There's a chance of showers and some thunderstorms tonight, down to 77. And then tomorrow, guess what? More chance of showers and thunderstorms with clouds and 81. Right now, we have 76 in South Mills, Buxton, a little warmer, checking it at 80. And we have 78 right here at 102.5 Sharp. Time now for Today in Music, brought to you by Bojangles. At Bojangles, they serve up those hot, fresh, made from scratch buttermilk breakfast biscuits all day, every day. So anytime you're ready, it's go time. Today is August 3rd, and on this day in 1963, the end of an era, the Beatles played their final sweaty performance at Liverpool's legendary Cavern Club. Having played the cramped underground stage 292 times, the boys officially said goodbye to the venue that built them just as a global Beatlemania was about to explode throughout the world, basically. It was 1968. The Doors hit number one with Hello, I Love You, climbed all the way to the top of the U.S. singles charts, becoming the group's second and final Billboard number one hit. Fun fact about that, the track's infectious driving rhythm drew heavy comparisons to the Kinks style, which Ray Manzarek openly admitted inspired the groove. It was 1971 that Paul McCartney officially announced the formation of his new band, Wings, of course, after the Beatles had broken up, teaming up with his wife Linda on keyboards, former Moody Blues guitarist Denny Lane, and drummer Denny Sewell. McCartney set out to rebuild his live touring career from scratch following the bitter breakup of the Beatles. It was 1987 that Def Leppard, they did something. Well, my computer just crashed again. It was 19, what did I say, 1987 Def Leppard They unleashed hysteria after years of grueling delays, tragedy, and intense studio sessions. Def Leppard released their blockbuster fourth studio album, Hysteria, backed by an unstoppable string of massive MTV anthems like Pour Some Sugar on Me, Love Bites, Armageddon. The record went on to sell over 20 million copies worldwide. Now, also, in rock music history, Stevie Wonder's representatives confirmed that the singer had filed for divorce in 2012, ending his 10-year marriage to Kai Millard Morris. The legal proceedings were initiated under his given name, Steveland Morris. Steve's first marriage to Sarita Wright ended in 1972. In 2007, Queen guitarist Brian May handed his astronomy PhD thesis 36 years after abandoning it to join the band. He carried out observational work in the Canary Islands, where he studied the formation of zodiacal dust clouds. It was 1996. Los Del Rio started a 14-week run with number ones with the 1985, Tears for Fears started a 3-week run at number one with Shout. It was the duo's second U.S. number one. In 1974, Jeff Baxter quit Steely Dan and joined the Doobie Brothers. James Hetfield, singer with Metallica, the only one celebrating a birthday today, he is 63. And that is today in music. More killer hits on the way, and of course, news and weather on the way within 15, right here on 102.5 The Sharp. All right, I think I'm on your computer again. Hold on, guys. Come back. Yeah, I'm good. All right. Yes, somebody did say that it's Fargo. Hello, Miss Shelley. Shelley Gray is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Bill is missing today. He called me at about 3:20 this morning. I hate to do this, but I threw up. I said, "Oh, that works for me." So yeah. If you want to say hi, no, if you want to. Doesn't it?
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, she's camera's right there.
Hi. Would you do me a favor?
I can try.
Would you please check with Bill to make sure that he checked the coders or whoever needs to know because I won't have to be here.
Yes, okay, it would be Bill.
Hi.
Karen said hi.
Hi, Karen.
Yeah, I saw him write it down. I don't know that much. Yeah,
That's cool. Thank
okay.
you.
You're welcome.
Bye, guys. Have a good day.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. Hi guys. Hi. Okay. All right. I don't know where we were. I have no clue. I do know that what I can't think. Oh, Bill and I are going to be doing a remote. We're supposed to be anyway on Thursday. Except with the weather, I'm not sure if they're going to have it or not. But it's going to be, believe it or not, all the way up at the Corova Volunteer Fire Department. Yes, Corova. All the way up the drive on beach. They're doing an artsy August, I think is what they're calling it. And they're going to have lots of vendors and arts and crafts and just stuff. So, Funny Girl. Oh, that's a good one. How about The Firm? With Tom Cruise. Remember that one? That was a weird movie. Fargo, yeah. You betcha. That was what's her face? You betcha. Francis. You betcha. She said that a lot in that movie, which was kind of funny. But that was a very dark movie. I agree with Tom when he said that. Friends with Benefits, Funny Faces. Wasn't there a movie called Funny People or something? Wasn't there Funny People? And it was about those trying to get into comedy. I think Adam Sandler was in it. Maybe. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know of any others. I can't. Like I said, I'm brain dead. Yeah. So that's that. I can't think of what I was going to do. I'm trying to think if there's any trial or tribulations. The saga of Mr. D, Cindy and Mr. D's traveling things. No, didn't have a problem. Got my tire fixed. I don't think I had any weird things happen over the weekend. That was like, "Ugh, what happened?" type of thing. Believe it or not. So how did you guys what kind of weekend did you guys have? What did people do? Share with me, please, because I'd like to know. Did you say the Friday? Oh, we did not. I did not hear Friday the 13th. Or there's Freddy movies, but yeah, there's a couple of them. I didn't even think of that one. The Friday the 13th movies. I know there's Facts on Life. Oh, there a Facts of Life movie? Okay, that would be funny. I don't know, but she died. Did you guys hear that? Did you know that? Oh yeah, and Top Gun was on Saturday. Mr. D was watching it while I was getting ready, and Goose died again. Oh, The Firm. Yes, The Firm was a great movie. That was a kind of a dark movie too. That was yeah. Perrin went to Steamers on Saturday. Okay. Did you work at all? No, you had the weekend off. What did everybody get into this weekend? No, she died. Yeah, she couldn't have been in it. She died. So did, like I said, Goose died again. Footloose, the original is yeah, Footloose. They made a remake of Footloose. Did they really? I don't know if I want to see that. I don't know. I don't. That's not. I don't know if I want to. I don't want to. I will not see that one. Flyboys. I didn't see that one either. I did not see that. What? I'm trying to think of other movies. Yes, Gary, you did. Somebody just said that. Asked about that. Friday the 13th movies. Fast and Furious. We already said. We said Freaky Friday. Let me make sure my news is going to be happening when my news needs to be happening. Yes, my news is happening when it's supposed to. I went to a fair a few. Hold on. Oh, Kristen, it takes a while to get them back. Yeah, they have to go from here to there to there to here to this and that. Yeah, no, it's normal. And if it was like that urgent of a matter, then they would have been able to know that it was like to a point that it was that urgent of a matter, and they would have. Oh yeah, The Fly. That was a good one too. You don't need to be scared, Kristen. I can understand being a little worried, because you don't know, and waiting is the part that sucks the most. Sorry, that's so funny. But yeah. Yeah, that you don't need to be scared, Kristen. If it was like a dire, like that's like with Rosie. Friday Night Lights, oh, that's a great one. Like when Rosie had her, yeah, when she had her heart attack and she was waiting for tests, it's like they didn't call her back immediately. And then, so it's like, well, if it was urgent, they would have called her right back. They would be like, oh, no. And, but they were just like, oh, thank you. It's just my back. It's not that it's just your back. I mean, that's important, but no, it's not a life-threatening injury, and they will figure out what's wrong with him, but it takes a few days to get the results back. It always does. Always does. Even after they do. Oh, Fifth Element. I didn't see that one. All right. Hold on. What happened to what? Oh, there it is. I was like, what did Eric say? Good morning. Recuperating from the races on Saturday. Feet and legs are sore and inhaled a whole lot of nitrameth. Still can smell it, and it's in my skin. Spent time in the pits with Aaron Brown and his crew chief. I've been friends with him for years. That's really cool. But yeah, it always takes. It's just like when you get blood work done. Somebody already said Frankenstein Bethy, but thank you. Oh, I hope she heard it too. But yeah, usually, I mean, like when you get blood work done, it normally takes a few days to get the results back. It's not like oh, wait, here you go. Oh, The Fox and the Hound. That was a good one. I love that one. That was such a cute movie. Because, oh gosh, I can't remember the names though. I can't remember the names. The Fox and the Hound. I don't. Fat Hour. Oh, that's a good one too. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Whoop, there you go. Now we're talking. That's the one that came to mind. Oh, my nose is up. Thomas, do you have my chart for test result? Oh, that's a good one. You could always log in. They might not have, the doctors may not have read his MRI though, because it was on what? Wasn't it an MRI? And it was done on Saturday afternoon. So it might not. Oh, my nose itches. But does that, am I right on that, Tom? It was done Saturday afternoon and it was an MRI. I'm thinking, right? So they probably, the doctors, yeah, it does. But since it was on Saturday, the doctor might not. Oh, Force Awakens, Star Wars. So I was not a big Star Wars fan. So I didn't really know if it was Star Wars. But yeah. Oh, my nose is itching. Why? But that would explain it. But no, Kristen, I hope you're listening. Don't be worried. It'll be okay. He'll get his results the next day or two, I'm sure. And if he has my chart, and if he doesn't sign up on my chart, Freddie in the Chocolate Factory, not, I guess you could, that wouldn't be nice to say. Field of Screams. I remember Field of Dreams. I don't remember Field of Screams. I don't remember Freddie in the Chocolate Factory either. I remember Willy Wonka and Charlie, but I don't remember Freddie. Oh, you are. Yeah, you don't need to worry, Kristen. I'm sure he's going to be fine. They'll figure it out. It takes them a little while to get the results back on things like that because they have to look at them. And like I said, since it was done on Saturday, chances are the doctors haven't really had a chance to really look at them. The ones that probably did it, or the ones that were there on Saturday, probably did look at it. But since they weren't his primary caregiver of his back, or whatever you want to call it, I doubt, they weren't going to diagnose him with something when he's not their patient technically, or their main patient, or whatever. They're not the primary person that's in charge taking care of him. So he'll be fine. No need to worry. And it's only 8:37 on a Monday. And think about it. It's island time. They'll tell you they'll be there Tuesday at 10:30. They just don't tell you which Tuesday. Happens all the time. Happens all the time. 4 weddings and a funeral. Oh, that's a good one. I forgot about that. Was there a Friends? No, not like Friends, the TV show, but I don't remember. No, Notting Hill's an N. I'm thinking of now 4 weddings and a funeral. I'm thinking of Hugh Grant. Call me later. I have so much to tell you about my weekend. Weird story. Okay. I will do so. I have a hair. Uh-huh. All right. So what did everybody do this weekend besides Perrin's the only one that answered? She went to Steamers. Freddy versus Jason. That's a good one. I think that was an actual stupid movie, if I remember correctly, when I never really saw it. I only saw parts of it. But yeah, it just, yeah. What the heck? Who knows? Okay. Oh, you answered. Oh, yeah. You flew around the airport and hold on. See, that's the problem. This one doesn't work well. Hold on. Yep. Checked the MRI on. Okay. Hold on. She went to the store. Hope she heard this. Fifth Element. Eric, Beffy, Friday Night Lights. Went to a fair a few times. I went to a Spider-Man party. Waited in an airport. Saw some people I haven't seen in 30 years. Very cool. All right. Fatal Attraction. Oh, wow. That's a good one. All right. What else? And Eric went to the race. He went to the hot rods. Not the hot rods. You know what I mean? He went to the drag strip. And Perrin went to, whatchamacallit? Fences with Denzel. Ooh. I said, yep, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I got that one, Lois. That's a great one. Watched Rocket Golf Tournament. I watched a portion of that. How about Thorb Jorgensen winning, being a youngie? Isn't he like the second person in a row or something that's under 25? Fahrenheit 911, that was a good one too. Isn't he like the second person that's under 25 that won in like the past couple, whatever, their first year in the PGA or something? I forgot what the stat was, but I remember hearing it at one point in time. Let me look and see what my time is. Oh yeah, I got a lot of time here, and I'm not gonna have time for it all the songs. Yard work, Rod Stewart Beach. Nice. So you did yard work at home. You then went to Rod Stewart, and then you came to the beach. Are you still down at the beach? Are you still in Kerala? It's been. Let me see what it looks like outside. Hold on. Wedding and second birthday party. Oh, that's right. You went to Pittsburgh. All right. It's just cloudy here right now. It's not raining. I don't know that one. Chrome ball flying through the air and sticking in one's forehead. Ew. Ew. Phantasm. Ugh. No, that doesn't sound pleasant. I don't think I want to see that one. Yeah, okay, just make it. Why is Sesame's Bert is on the Weather Channel. Nope, back to work. Oh, okay. My bean had a pre-Spider-Man movie party. That's kind of cool. That is very, very cool. Let me think. I'm trying to think what else I did besides wing fling. All right, what else did everybody else do? Second young guy in a row, Jackson. Yes, I was okay. See, Thorb Jornsson. That's Thorb Jornsson. That's such a weird last name. But no, it's not a weird name. Isn't he Swedish or something? Rain all night in Ocala and only 77 for the high. Well, it's been follow that bird. I was to say one flew, but it's no flu. I don't remember. Wing fling was fun. Wing fling had a couple little hiccups. Fred Claus, that's a good one. That's a very good one. Wing fling had a couple little hiccups, but I think they figured out how to work through it, and it went through. And I think they're planning on doing it again next year. I'm hoping, but it was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was hard to see. Like normally, I think once the DeLoreans got on stage, people started coming up towards the stage, but they had the wing garden, so to speak, where you'd actually go around to the 10 different restaurants kind of off to the right. And then you had the big open field in front of the stage at Roanoke Island Festival Park. And then to the left was the kids zone with Kitty Hawk kites. And then at the back of the 4th of July, that's a good one too. At the back of the field, that's where all the vendors were set up. And so it was kind of spread out. So it was really hard to see how many people were actually there because most of them were over in the wing garden. The Fault of Our Stars. I don't know that one. Fame. Somebody already said Fame. Wasn't there a future? No, Futurama was a stupid TV show. No, sorry. Oh, The Fugitive. That's a good one too. That's a very good one. Huh. I have to do a little thing that Bill always does. See how much how much music I'm not gonna play. I will not play that one. Let me delete. Yep. I will not play that. Delete. Yep. I will not play that one. Delete. And I will not play that one. Delete. Okay. All right. Oh. Yeah, I guess I'll be okay. Yeah. All right. Flowers in the Attic. It was a movie. Yes, it was. And they never did If There Be Thorns or Seeds of Yesterday or Petals in the Wind, but they did do Flowers in the Attic. I read that whole series. V.C. Andrews, I think, right? V.C. Andrews, that was the one that wrote them. Yeah, Flowers in the Attic, Petals in the Wind, If There Be Thorns, and yep. I hope it comes back. They seem to figure things out in real time. That's kind of how it worked. Well, they had one, The Forsaken. I don't remember. I don't think I ever saw that one. But they had, where am I? They had a system, but because of like health regulations and the fact that it was chicken, they had to make sure the chicken was really cooked well, like all, yeah, done. I've been to the dam where the fugitives chase scene was cool. That's pretty darn cool. You read them all too? Yep. Okay. They were good books. Except I was kind of disappointed in the movie, believe it or not. It just wasn't as I don't know. I guess because it had to be like condensed majorly, but I wasn't that impressed with the movie. But yeah, so the wing fling thing, it took them longer to cook the wings than they thought. And they only had like 12 people total between the ones that were frying the wings and then running the wings to all 12 restaurants because, they couldn't just bring them to one and like have one person running them back and forth. So it was quite the process. And they were cooking them as fast as they could. But like I said, they had to reach a certain temperature and there are rules and regulations on how they could cook and all that kind of stuff. But that kept it fair with the actual wing itself because it was a tasting on the sauces, not necessarily the taste of the wings. So that's how that went. Fletch. Oh, I remember Fletch. I remember First Blood too. I don't remember. Hold on. Not a fan of Friday the 13th. I mentioned. Good morning. Jerry, good morning to you as well. Hope you and Jacob have a nice day. A good day, a great day, whatever. Where am I? Hold on. Okay. Didn't mean to yawn. Sorry. All right. Yeah, I have time. I think. Yeah. What else? Sorry. So what else did everybody else get into? Did anybody go to the beach on the weekend? I know Mike said he did. Lynette does not watch horror. I used to watch horror. I haven't really watched it in a long time. Sometimes I just, I don't want to watch that type of thing. Glad you explained that. Okay. Yeah, it was a little, they had some slow spots in it at times, but I think they're starting to figure it out. Like I said, what was I just thinking? I was thinking of Ford versus Ferrari. Woo, look at me. Sorry. That was another one. That was actually a pretty good movie. And then there was, hold on, Enzo, but that's an E. There was that movie, which was that Ford versus Ferrari? Was that Enzo was in that? The person that drove the car? Fantasia? I think Victoria had already said that. Yeah, you left the beach. I remember you told me that you were leaving on Saturday. So my brother-in-law is, Ford versus Ferrari. Okay, I was right. That was Enzo. A friend of mine had a dog named Enzo. Because isn't the Ferrari creator, wasn't his last name Enzo or first name Enzo or something? French kiss, French neck. Oh, look. Oh, 50 First Dates. I can't. Wow, I've seen that song. Or 50 First Dates I've seen more times than I can count. I can't believe I didn't think of that one. I'm also kind of like focusing on time and that kind of stuff. Yeah, I have another song. Field of Dreams. I think somebody mentioned Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. And somebody's calling our main office and it's not open yet. But I can hear the phone ringing from here. I don't know what's going on. I have no clue. Freak Show. I don't think I saw that one. Did anybody go out to breakfast? Fried green tomatoes. That's a great one. Love that one. Like I was watching Steel Magnolias yesterday, which kind of reminds that to me they were like along the same genre, if that makes sense. Same time era or not, but yeah, you know what I mean. If you watched Fried Green Tomatoes, chances are you watched Steel Magnolias and vice versa. All right. So what are people getting into this coming weekend? If you plan on parents making an ice cream order. Gotcha. I might have to come get some. I've been wanting ice cream. Actually, I've been wanting like soft serve. I've been like, yeah, I just want, I don't know. I'm hungry for something. First comes love. I don't know that one either. I don't remember that one at all. But yeah, you got anybody doing anything exciting? Anybody going on besides Gary being in Ocala? Anything, any kind of vacations coming up for? I know Eric's coming here. I know Dennis is here. I know Bethy just got back from the Philly area. But does anybody, and I know Perrin was supposed to go to Scotland, but she's not. Does anybody have any like vacation plans coming up at all? Just curious. Asking for a friend. I know in September I'm going to Darlington. So I get to stop by. Sorry. You know, Gary sent me this picture that said, like, for curbside, orders, and somebody spelled it curd, C-U-R-D instead of B, and it was on a sign. I'm like, "Yep." Um, it's more about yes, it is more about but wasn't Enzo what right? Doesn't Enzo have something to do with Ferrari, though? The chrome ball red face red. Ooh. Oh, no, no. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Kristen's not going anywhere. Have all 4 doors up and running right now. Pineapple, strawberry, orange, and watermelon. Yum. Is that soft serve? Okay, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. All right. Shame on you, Eric. Get your mind out of the gutter. All right, so you have all of them up and running. And you have pineapple, strawberry, orange, and watermelon. I bet watermelon would be good. And that's strawberry. I mean, that's soft serve, right? And it was Carol Shelby. Yep. Which was yeah. Um, but yeah, right. Am I right on the Enzo part with Ferrari? I was curious. I know something about it's something to do with that. Gotcha. That's kind of funny, Eric. All right, we are about a minute and a half away from what we gotta say. And I might put it on my computer over here so it's easier to read. Oh yeah, the Dole Whip is awesome. The Dole Whip. Dole Whip. Let me get myself set up over here. I have jokes too. I was kind of impressed with myself on that. I did those last night. They're kind of stupid, but they're kind of funny at the same time. But that's the whole point, right? Tastes like a Jolly Rancher watermelon. Ooh. Yum. Enzo Ferrari. Okay, thank you, Tom. I knew there was something with Enzo and Ferrari, and that's why. Yay. Yay. Tastes like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. You don't have just plain vanilla though, do you? Well, that's boring though. Actually, no, plain vanilla is good. If you have French fries, you can dip into it. I love me some Golden Arch ice cream, which is not really ice cream. It's just chemical fluffy stuff that comes out of a machine. But and you dip your French fries in them. Oh my god, so good. All right, hold on a second here. I gotta switch screens here too, so I can do this. And I have about 20 seconds, so hang on. Let me whoop, whoop, whoop. Bill and Cindy in the morning, killer hits all day. Show me the way at 102.5 The Shark. And of course, that would be Peter Frampton. Good morning. It is 8:53. In just a moment, we will let you know what the day is going to consist of, but we have your long set of killer hits for your workday. Workday, it's your killer workday kickoff. It's brought to you by Builders Discount Center. Drive in, load up, and save big at Builders Discount Center. Of course, my jokes are on the way too. There is a flood watch in effect through this afternoon. Showers likely, thunderstorms are also possible this afternoon. Cloudy and 82. Chance of showers and thunderstorms tonight. Cloudy, 77. Chance of showers and thunderstorms again tomorrow. Mostly cloudy and a high of 81. All right, right now we are checking in Columbia at 80. That's what CoinJock has as well. And we have 79 right here at 102.5 The Shark. All right, I just wanted you to know that I had to travel 120 miles to get a part for my computer. It was a hard drive. Get it? Crunch. I got fired from an ice cream factory. I refused to work on Sundays. Thank you. And just when you thought food couldn't call you on your phone, boom, onion rings. Thank you. I'll be here all week. I think I'm good. Right? Right. I'm good. I potted down the wrong one. Um, let me make sure I have yep, okay. And hold on. Okay, good. Sounds fine. Hold on. I gotta get back to this screen so I can see what's going on because it's easier to look up here. Ooh, okay. And all right. It is Soft River Cruise in November. Oh, that should be nice. Where, like, what river? Are you going over like in Europe area, or are you like do they offer those on like the Mississippi and stuff like that? I don't know. I have chocolate and vanilla twist. Thank you very much. Oh, you do? Okay, that would be good. Thank you. Where? Where what? Oh, did I take my computer? That was a joke, Gary. It was a hard drive. Get it? Hard drive, your computer. Okay. I thought that was Mike, you have a great day as well. I'm just trying to make sure I'm keeping everything straight here. I don't know. What time? Okay, we still have 4 minutes left, guys. Just barely 3.5 minutes. Gary Rhine River. Oh, yeah, that's what I was asking. Rhine. Okay. All right, the Rhine. That should be pretty cool. I've thought about. I mean, I've seen those commercials for those, but part of me is like that. I don't want a super big ship with a lot of people. Yes, prayers for he threw up at 3 o'clock this morning, so he called me and woke me up and scared the bejesus out of me. Because, like I said, he calls me if I'm not here by a certain time. So when my phone rang and I saw it was Bill, I went, "Oh my gosh, am I not there?" It was the funniest thing. But yeah, but he said I threw up, so I'm not going to be there today. Safe to say. I'm like, okay, I got this. I'll let it settle. I can handle it. And that, if he comes back tomorrow, which I don't know if he'll make it back or not, but we will award the Shark Prize, the Shark Week prize packs once he gets back. We close in September. Yes, I know you do. Oh, that's right. So so Eric's not going to get any because he's coming back down in October. That's what you're getting at. I'm picking up what you're laying down. River cruises are smaller. Yes, did that last year, and the river cruise is only a 2-story ship. Cynthia, I know. I've seen it. I've seen the commercials for Viking Cruise Lines. I think is Viking River Cruises. I believe I've even looked into them, but I don't know if I'd want that small, if that makes sense, because I'm a person that likes to have space. But also on a big cruise, there's too many people, so you don't really have any space either. I know it's only a 2-story ship. I know that, Gary. I've looked into cruises. I just kind of like cruising on the motorhome, chilling, flying to an island and then staying on the island. Because I don't really, when we went on the cruise, we went Avalon. Okay. You closed. No, parents said they closed. The ice cream store closes in September. But yeah, so yeah, I'm just not big. We never got off the ship when we stopped at ports, so it's not that big of a deal. I just want to go like on a vacation, just chill, relax. No, not the pizza. No, ice cream, not pizza. Ice cream. Pizza never closes. Pizza never closes. Pause. Yes. Pizza does not close. Ice cream closes. All right, guys. Well, we have just a couple seconds here, but I just wanted to say thank you for hanging out with me. And yeah, Bill, get better soon. Feel better soon. So I don't have to do this all by myself tomorrow or the next day or whatever. But if you are still sick, stay home. I don't want it because that would not be good. Yeah, ice cream closes, not pizza. Whew. Whew. It's not pizza. No. But all right, guys, you have a wonderful day. Be kind, stay blessed, do something nice for somebody. It'd be good. And if you can't be good at it. And we will see you this time tomorrow, actually in 23 hours. Okay. Bye-bye. See you later. Thanks for hanging with me.